Hello, this is ozzzie59. Gord Oswald is my YouTube page. I play on PlayStation under the handle ozzzie59. About almost a year ago, I introduced myself to the world, hoping to be able to wake up some people. I don't know, I've got to work on trying to figure out how to make my YouTube channel work, but now I've got a system where I can upload and edit things a little bit easier now. Because I bought the PS4, it's got a good camera system. I'm not feeling that well today, this is why there's a video of me in it. And when I figure the camera on it, it's still basically trying to learn. But if you took a look at my first video, it explained what I want to do. That I want to try to get people to wake up and take a look at what's going on in the world. And I did this at the beginning of the year of 2013. And I kind of laugh a little bit, in a sad way, in a very sad way, that the public, John Q, whatever you want to call us, seem to be sitting awfully still for a lot of injustices that are going on all over the world. You choose yourself whether it's an injustice or not. But it seems like we've got a big playground and nobody wants to play fair. Everybody wants to play dirty pool. And the people that get caught in the middle are middle class and down. Okay? The middle class seems to be getting smaller. Poverty seems to be getting larger. Oh, but don't worry, there is a light at the end of the whole tunnel. The rich are getting richer. They're getting more money. They're getting more money for our blood and sweat and everything else that goes on. But that's fine. They justify it in human rights and the right to survive. Now, there's some things going on, and I'm pretty sure most of us are aware that Western media hasn't been the straightest, and I imagine the mainstream in the East has probably been almost as guilty, if not as guilty, as Western media. But it sounds like we have a banking problem, like we did 100 years ago. In roughly the same part of the world, too. Kind of funny. But people fighting for land that they don't even have a right to. People seem to forget that China's looking at Ukraine for agricultural and they even leased some land. So, but I can't understand what's going on over there. Like, I can remember in the 70s, I'll tell you something that really blows my mind, how liberal the world has become. It is so beautifully liberal and free that the vice president's son can become a high officer in a main Ukraine energy company. Wow! You know? I can remember a time when a politician would lose their position for giving a friend a job. Now, wow. Vice President of the United States' son. Big shot in the Ukraine. No interest there for the United States, is there? But that's another subject. That's one of the things I like to be able to talk about with people. When I learn how to do a podcast, I'd like to get people in talking about stuff. Right? After all, with Israel and Palestine, in 42, Israel was allowed to survive inside Palestine. And now Palestine has nothing, basically. They've almost reversed size of territory. My prime minister and your president's idea and the Israelis' idea of eliminating Palestine, because these people are obviously terrorists because they don't believe the same things they do, or is it that Israel wants to land? This is just an observation. I haven't made a judgment on it yet, but Israel wasn't Israel until 1942, and they were small. Palestine was over 90% of the territory. Now Israel is about 80% of Palestine's territory. I think if somebody moved into my house and started pushing me and my family out, I'd be a little upset. And here in the West, we've got to learn. You've got a lot of old cultures there. Shoot, you're dealing with Saudi Arabia, where they believe in locking their women up if they have free thought. Right? The forms of punishment through history have been loss of hands, loss of heads. You know, I don't know what their current politics is, but kind of getting a little confusing here about who is moral and who is immoral. Because from what I understand, Mr. Putin stepped in on a humanitarian basis. What I've seen coming from Russia going into the eastern Ukraine, other than the propaganda I've seen, right, is food. No actual troops. There's a slight difference in the language. You don't hear the hard sounds in the Russian speaking. Remember, I live in a country where we have two languages. And in the 70s, we did not get ready to go to war with Paris because Quebec was having a problem. No. So, just going to war with Russia because a coup government decides no more speaking Russian? Wake up. How would you like it if somebody came into your house and said, hey, you speak in my language or you don't speak? That's basically what it works out to be. Because once you suppress a language for a period of time, perfect example, North America. Okay, very few of the actual tribal languages, individual tribal languages, are spoke in North America anymore. And there were hundreds, if not thousands, of different colonies of natives which had little different dialects. And those languages have vanished. Take a look at the English language. You have to go into the library to find out ancient English, right? And when languages die, cultures die. And nobody wants to let go of their culture. But those whose culture is killing for no reason, killing for profit, that's a culture you can let go of. That's all I'm saying. Wake up your governments everywhere. We have enough money, enough resources, enough manpower to look beyond territory. I don't think whatever you want to believe as far as religion or anything else, I'll just claim it. I don't think whatever accident put us here in the universe put us here to destroy ourselves. Man is an explorer by nature. And we're living on a little blue marble. There used to be a show about that, called That, when I was growing up. And it was about exploration and finding things and looking at what this planet had. We haven't even discovered everything on this planet, but hey, if we work together, we've already proven that we can do stuff in space. Why don't we take our energy and concentrate on what is beneficial to everyone? They lied to us about oil being a shortage because if supply is the reason the price is so low now, in the 70s they said we'd be out of it in 10 years from now. So how come they have too much now? Too much greed. Too much greed, my friends. I'll leave you with this thought. Wake up, have a cup of coffee, and smell the roses, because we have to live among the fertilizer. So, I am going to leave you with a little bit of music, and we'll try it again sometime. I'll get back to you. I'll be posting some gameplay videos, and some will have commentaries, some won't. And I'm going to eventually develop a show, probably Sunday Drive with Ozzy, or something like that. And I'll try to do it once a week to try keep you up on my views about what's going on in the world. If you like it, hit the like button, let me know, and enjoy the rest of the video. This is Driving in the Snow in the Crew. Happy 420, everyone.